Hey everyone, it's Pixelade here and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. So I am back with yet another update on the EA buyout situation. Some of you may be sick of this by now, but I'm not going to stop talking about it, especially if we have more creators leaving the network like we do here. So there has been a lot of movement within the community since I last covered this. Even more creators have come forward with their decisions about the EA Creator Network. So I want to talk about that today. Some have announced they're leaving the network entirely and won't be buying Sims packs going forward, and others are taking different approaches, and I'll touch on that a bit later. But really the main focus here is, of course, celebrating and supporting the creators who have made that decision to step away. So quick recap for anyone catching up, the buyout involves the PIF, Silver Lake, and Affinity Partners acquiring EA for $55 billion. There are concerns about human rights, LGBTQ+ issues, job security. The deal is expected to finalize in early to mid 2026, and EA has told creators in a recent statement and via internal emails to the EA creators that their own personal values are not changing, but several major creators have already left the network. Those names include Lil Simsy, James Turner, Plumbella, Steffo Sims, Devin Bumpkin, Fantasia, names I've already talked about. Now, first up in this new round of creators that are leaving the network, we have Iron Seagull. He makes info and discussion videos covering The Sims, Paralives, Disney Dreamlight Valley, and other games as well. Sonic seems to be a big highlight on his channel. He posted a pretty detailed video explaining his decision to leave. There's honestly a lot there that I'm not going to talk about here, so make sure you watch his video. I'll have all of that linked below. He talks about EA employees petitioning because they're worried about job security and feel the sale mainly serves investor interests. He mentioned concerns from US politicians about data security and how Kushner's connections could help push the deal through. There was also a bigger discussion surrounding the use of AI internally within EA and concerns about the PIF's ties to the Saudi Arabian government and its human rights record. So going forward, he will cover free updates until the buyout completes, but not paid DLC. He's going to be transitioning to focus on Paralives and moving into a new stage of his life and channel. He reflects a lot on how the best days of being a content creator are probably behind us, and I do really have to agree with that. So much has changed, not just in regards to, The Sims and content creation as a whole, but just the YouTube space and the YouTube algorithm and how it works. So definitely great points made in that video. I recommend you check it out. Again, linked below. So next is Karen and Connie. And I saw so many comments from you guys in my last video covering this, so I wanted to make sure I slipped their names in here as well. So they run a Sims focused channel with over 1.25 million subscribers. They have also left the EA Creator Network because the buyout doesn't align with their beliefs. Since the buyout news, they've avoided both buying new packs and creating videos featuring them. They hope EA reevaluates this decision, and they do emphasize that this is personal and they're not judging other creators. It's been hard for them to create content in a positive mindset right now, so they are branching out into other content. Definitely appreciate the transparency with all of that. Then next we have Vixella, yet another very large Sims creator. So due to the buyout, she has stepped down from the EA Creator Network. She'll continue playing The Sims for viewers who've enjoyed her content as a source for comfort over her 12 years on the platform, but she can't associate with the Creator Network anymore given EA's direction and ties to AI. She acknowledges not everyone can make this decision and that there is no correct way to handle this. Just like other statements that we've covered from other creators, she's asking people not to harass other creators, and she's open to trying different games and content and has been thinking about what other types of content she can make beyond The Sims. And finally, we have English Simmer. So she traditionally focuses on Sims content but has been branching out as of recently. So she won't be making content highlighting or purchasing new Sims packs. She's going to be stepping away from the EA Creator Network and is asking viewers not to use creator codes. She is exploring exploring other games, including sequels to favorites already covered and also some new games. Now, when it comes to Sims content, she'll probably still finish current Let's Plays and might cover older Sims games. And there was a very big focus for LGBTQ+ representation in Sims content and how that has always been important and will be even more important now. Now, I want to address something else very briefly. I have seen statements from other creators taking different approaches. Now, some are going to be staying within the EA Creator Network, but buying packs instead of using the free codes that EA gives them. I'm honestly just really trying to understand the reasoning behind that. Now, if someone is staying in the network and financially supporting EA by purchasing packs, I'm just a little confused as to why they wouldn't accept the free code instead. Buying a pack gives EA more money. You know, I'm trying to think of reasonings behind this. Maybe there are contracts or financial obligations or other situations that I am not personally aware of, but in my own honest opinion, if the goal is to distance yourself from EA, it just feels a little contradictory. And I don't want to say that to, you know, call anyone out or direct any negativity in any direction. And, you know, I understand that everyone is navigating this in their own way, and I respect that, but I do think that it's important to be transparent about my perspective in this video. Yet once again, I just feel like if you're going to financially support EA anyway, accepting a free code does a lot less harm than making a purchase. That's just how I see it. I think that most of us can agree that we all want The Sims in better hands, maybe a different publisher. That would be the bigger goal. We definitely want a company that aligns with this community's values. And, you know, with this buyout and everything happening, it definitely doesn't feel like we have that, or at least we will have that looking forward to mid next year. But, you know, I would love to hear what you guys think about all of this. How are you feeling about everything? Are you planning to keep playing The Sims? Are you stepping back? Have you been exploring other life sim titles or cozy games? Also, are you looking forward to Paralives? I am so excited for Paralives. I plan to really focus in on that now that we're, almost 30 days away at this point. We're just about a month or a little more than a month, so a lot to look forward to with that. So updates on that game are really going to ramp up in the coming weeks, and I will probably have a ton of content surrounding that. So definitely tune in for that when it goes up. But share all of your thoughts down in the comments, and remember, keep things respectful, be kind to one another. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and happy life simming.